Yo, Sanjae Uchiha here, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So, as promised, the idea was to do one video per day leading up to the finale of Dragon Ball Super. So, of course, with this video, I must apologize that it's coming out so late. This is late night discussion, basically. I've been working on that AMV that I mentioned. Hopefully, I want to get that out by Saturday. But let's get right into it. So, with this video, as I mentioned yesterday and perhaps the day before, is that I really wanted to have a discussion on the preview for the final episode of Dragon Ball Super, and I guess my predictions and my thoughts on it, and just to get your feedback from you guys as well. So, I'm pretty sure all of you have watched it already, so let's just jump right into it and see what I think about it. So, let's go. So, right off the bat, we know we'll be having Jiren versus 17 and Frieza, and eventually Goku should be joining by the fray, which I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it is the finale, so I guess they do need to give Goku something to do, but the fact that they had him have such they had Ultra Instinct take such a toll on his body in the previous episode, you'd think he'd be out of commission, but it's the final episode. Um, what I will say about this is that having Frieza and 17 take on Jiren, the fact that Goku would have he the fact that Jiren would have been exhausted from his battle with Goku, I guess it is plausible. It could make some sense why Frieza and 17 cannot go up against him and stall him at this point in time, really. So that's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. The fact that even Frieza can fight him in his regular final format, I suppose. I guess that's something to note. But it does seem like Jiren has a lot of power left. The fact that Frieza is in Golden and 17, obviously, still has infinite stamina, so his total max power is still there. So I guess that does give credit to how much power Jiren does have left. Um, they do mention here that fight ain't over yet. We've still got our final ace in the hole. Of course, the only thing I can think about with that is just that they have the numbers, the advantage in terms of numbers, because there's nothing else I can think of in terms of like, an ace in the hole. I think all the cards have been played. It just comes down to numbers at the end of the day. But I guess we'll see if there really is a secret or ace in the hole, as Goku puts it in this preview. But I think the meat of this discussion should really and truly come down to, as Goku puts it here, the extraordinary shocking climax that will decide the fate of all, will make every universe tremble. And it really comes down to what is going to happen with the Super Dragon Balls and the gods themselves, and how it's going to tie into the end of Z. Because looking at this image here, I kind of get the vibe that, I mean, the episode title is, for crying out, it's The Miraculous Conclusion of Pharaoh Goku Until We Meet Again. I feel that the gods may temporarily take a leave of absence or something along those lines, honestly. We know that Goku's not gonna die. Or if he's gonna die, he's gonna come back, because this is still before the end of Z. Of course, the upcoming Dragon Ball Super movie is another thing to consider as well, so there's that. Granted, even that movie takes place right after the Tournament of Power. So there's that. Uh it is kind of predictable as well, but it is possible that all the universes will be wished back. Probably, I don't know. But I don't know. I kind of get this vibe that the gods will temporarily take a leave of absence or go into some hibernation. I don't know. It's kind of iffy, I'd say. Of course, gotta wait and see. But I mean, just looking at the Daishinkan here, I mean, it's like, and of course, Beerus, Supreme and the Supreme Kais of Universe 7 looking pretty surprised here. But I don't know. It's my guess is as good as anybody's, I suppose, really and truly. Um, as I said, I do feel like it's gonna be plausible for Frieza and 17 to take on Jiren because Jiren's exhausted. It's going to be interesting to see how they handle his character at the end here, because one complaint I've had and one criticism I've had really untrue over the past few episodes, well, it hasn't been constant, but it's been something that's been known in the community, that the whole flip flopping of Jiren's characterization really. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they handle him towards the end here. Hopefully they do him justice. So there's that. Honestly, there's a good chance this episode is going to be rushed, which I'm not a fan of. If you see my review of Samurai Jack season 5, episode 10 for season 5 was completely rushed, and honestly, there's a good chance it might be the same thing with Super here. Granted, the story still continues into the movie, but this is it for the TV anime. So yeah, there's so much to be covered in just, and I believe it has been announced that it's not going to be like a extended episode. It's just going to be like 20 minutes, regular airtime. So there's so many things to cover in this 20 minutes. I mean, there's Frieza 17 and Goku finishing up things with Jiren in the tournament. Summoning Super Shenron, who gets the wish, finishing up the character arcs for like Jiren, and where does Goku go from here? I mean, and granted, they did mention, I believe Toriyama did mention that either him or the producer or the director for Super did mention that, hey, we should wait until the credits finish rolling to, they have a surprise for us. So that's the next thing to take into consideration. Granted, it may be something that really ties into the movie, probably like a short 1 minute, 2 minute clip or something, because we've already got a teaser trailer, so I'm not really expecting like a full blown trailer until, I don't know, probably I'd say July, August, the earliest. So there's that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Does Frieza and 17 taking on Jiren at this point really make sense? And honestly, Goku coming back into the fray after Ultra Instinct having such a toll on his body, that's the next thing to take into consideration. Do you feel Goku should be more, just sitting this one out? Um, Granted, it is the last episode, and it would be natural to have him do something, but honestly, I don't think it should be like a good move to have Goku jump back into the fray already again, because this recovery thing in this tournament has been a real cause of, I guess, strange writing to say the least. So there's that. I guess finally, what do you think what's gonna happen with the gods at the end of the day? Because I don't know, man. I just get the vibe that they're going to be going away for a while, similar to the end of GT where Shenron left for a while. It wouldn't be such a bad thing if the gods went away. What I hope doesn't happen is that they wish that they never met the gods or something like that, because that would make the entire series pointless. as bad as the writing has been for this series, like completely throughout, having it be completely pointless would be a next cause for complaint. Granted, it could be like a temporary leave, so there's that. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Rate, comment, subscribe. As I said, sorry for uploading this little discussion video so late. I've been working on the AMV. Hopefully I can get that out by Saturday. Definitely check out my other AMVs though, so there's that. So definitely. But anyway, Sanjae Uchiha. See you guys in the next one.